ask any woman what she wants to be, and chances are she will say skinny. But what women may be forgetting is the importance of being strong.
Sarah Haley is a fitness expert and trainer, and Tanya Zuckerbrot is founder of the F Factor diet, and our own Sarah Haynes. You know who she is. She's our volunteer demonstrator. Hi, ladies.
Hi, ladies.
Good to see you.
All right, so you came up with skinny versus strong. I think a lot of women just would rather be thin. If I'm toned, great, but not really that important.
Right. Well, the great thing is you can be both. Mm-hmm. And I created the Skinny Strong Challenge to encourage women to strength train. Mm-hmm. Right now there's kind of a trend in the industry where people are encouraging women to do high rep, low weights to stay skinny.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, really we want them to pick up more weights so that they can have the gaining muscle.
Mm-hmm. Tanya's a big nutritionist. I mean, I know nutrition obviously plays a big factor in this.
I mean, we'll get to the aesthetics of why it's important to build lean muscles. You don't want to be skinny flabby. You want to be skinny toned. Yeah. I think a lot of women admire in this day and age a different kind of body. You know, Jennifer Aniston is known as having a great figure, and she does have that tone. But aside from the aesthetic component, there are also health benefits of building muscle mass. Studies have shown that the more muscle you have, you actually have a decreased risk for diabetes. Muscle actually pulls the glucose out of your blood system, so you get better insulin control.
Right. And heart disease, I would think.
Heart disease, exactly right, Kathy Lee. And in addition to that, it's also decreasing the risk factors for osteoporosis, which 1 out of every 2 women in this country over the age of 50 will be diagnosed with.
Have you gotten your bone density test
No,
yet?
I'm afraid of the bone density because I have very little calcium.
You need to get a baseline and then keep to see if you're staying strong or you're developing it.
Right.
Because there's stuff you can do about
And
that.
it's just more efficient, I mean, to work out this way. And the great thing is if you do both, the more muscle you have in your body, the more calories you're going to burn, and then the more weight you're going to lose. So you will be skinny
a lot
and
of women
strong.
just don't want to bulk up.
They're
just
afraid
think
of
if they're going to
getting
get
too
strong,
big.
they're going to look like one of those bodybuilder types, right?
Right. Well, the problem is as we get older, we're losing about a ½ pound to a third pound of muscle every year. So if we don't replace that,
doesn't that show up on the scales?
Yes.
I have so many women who come into my practice in their 30s or 40s or even 50s and 60s for the first time struggling with weight gain. And they say to me, Tanya, I've not even changed my eating habits since my 20s or 30s. Why am I gaining weight? And as Sarah just mentioned, as we age, the natural progression of age is to lose muscle mass. So if we don't want to gain weight as we age, we have 2 choices. 1, we could either eat less, or 2, we could build muscle. Or the best thing to do would actually be to do both. Eat a little less, build more muscle, keep your body metabolically active, and then you'll have the body you want. There's no reason in your 30s, 40s, and 50s you can't be the same weight that you were in your 20s.
We're going to show, now we're going to bring in our own Sarah Haynes because we know she's skinny and we want to know if she's strong.
But she works out. She works at a very...
Yes.
Now we talk about this plank thing, which is, she's going to try to do the plank position
It's
for
an
a minute.
incredible core
Start
exercise.
Start the clock.
So the goal here is she does not want to sink at all in her back. So she's really engaging all of her core muscles, pulling her abs in nice and tight.
So she should be able to hold it for a minute, and that means she's skinny strong?
Yeah, so my little scale here
is... the clock is not even starting, but we know this is going to be...
It's got to be at least 30 seconds.
But you can be strong and heavy, too, obviously, right?
Yeah. Obviously, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I want to encourage people to continue to do their cardio, and if they like high reps and low weights, do that, too. But take 1 or 2 days a week where you're actually picking up heavier weights and working towards building more muscle.
Okay, how are you feeling, Sarah? You all right?
You're good?
You look
I'm
fine.
feeling my abs.
I think it's been about
30 seconds.
Oh, no, it's been more than 30.
Well, there's a great body
No,
work.
I think it's been 12. What is skinny fat, ladies?
Well, that's where the diet really comes into play. There are many people who have muscle, but I call it's hiding under a meat sweater, that there's a layer of fat over it.
Yeah.
So that's the idea, building more muscle, changing your dietary habits. You know, the most essential thing for building muscle is protein. Protein are the building blocks for building muscle.
4, 3, 2, 1. Sarah is skinny strong. So if you just so I'm clear, if you hold it for a minute, you're skinny strong, and if you don't, if it's less than, you need to work on it.
30 to 60 seconds, you're almost strong. Less than 30,
okay,
might be only skinny.
All right,
and
guys.
if you keep doing it, you get a little stronger each time.
Exactly.
That's the whole
I mean, you can even go
Thank you,
past
Sarah.
that.
Good job.
Thank you, ladies.
Congratulations.